Good morning, everybody. Silacan, thank you for bringing your fish self in here. How you doing? All right. Eagle-eyed viewers might be noticing some bigger numbers. I woke up at an ungodly hour this morning. And one of the things I did when sleep eluded me, which is grinded out a few levels. So let's see how it, greeting you with text. Thank you for the text greeting. Let's see how it helped with this guy. It's giving me a little bit of trouble. The dual DVD screensavers. Oh, shoot. Holy shit. Yeah? Wait. Oh my god. I think I grinded past the challenge. Holy. I mean, easy boss. No big deal. How could you ever have trouble with that thing? Whoa. A couple levels makes a massive difference. I kind of regret doing that. I think I went too far. That really trivialized that. Alright. I'll take it, though. We're getting after it today. Your abs are too macroscopic. I guess a lot of it maybe was in the abs. We're just bumping, you know? Bumping with our midsection. When you touch the door, a sharp pain runs through your entire body. The door is protected by a special force. Okay. Do I need to use the ring again? Ouch. I've started work on Resensitize in earnest. Nice. I've got Bone Slayed down for 2.5 songs so far. Awesome. How are the bones feeling? Oh man, did someone tell me what to do here? I can't remember. Maybe it's not the evil ring. What were these for? Pretty well textured? Right on. Glad to hear it. So we're gonna die just ramming my face up against this door. I would be using that passively. I feel like someone gave me a clue and I forgot it. Which is usually the case. Alright, well, I mean, so it's not the evil ring. Also, Fire on My Mind off Lady Disrepair. Got put on some sort of DistroKid hype playlist on Spotify. The least accessible song on my album was chosen. That's awesome, though. It's a bummer they chose the least accessible one, but is that getting you some traffic? Congrats on that. I wonder if I need to go do something else first. I'm trying to remember now. Was there a boss elsewhere that it might be using an item here. I don't know. Was this the end of the line in terms of, like, ascending the tower? Yeah, lots of hits on Fire in My Mind. Nice. That must be a sign that I mixed the album well, though. Yeah. I think this was... I don't know. Okay. Let's run back and see. I might have everything I need. I'm not sure. There are some missing items from my inventory. I might need to obtain something, or maybe just use something I've already got. Okay, so this door takes me back. Going back down. How does it feel to be done with the teacher work for the week? Oh, it feels good. Yeah, I knocked out a bunch of stuff. I've got stuff prepped for like almost to the end of the year. Like there's stuff that comes up week to week, but for the most part, like based on the curriculum left to go and like some test prep, and then we're doing year-end tests. I'm pretty much done with like the heavy part of the workload. So celebratory ease stream. I'd like to get back to showing up at this time slot here and there. You know, I do like doing it. It's just hard to like, now that I've started streaming at night, I tend to go later. It's harder to get up early enough to show up here. Productive. Your brain is just one big ab. Yeah, it's kind of like my whole body, you might say. Some of us forego abs, plural, in lieu of ab singular. One ab. One ab. I think I don't need to be going back this way. Like, I was told I had to... That was for the boss, though. They're, like, put on the silver stuff. He's got his, like, protectorant on his cape. I don't know if it applies to the door. Yeah. So this didn't show me anything. I might have to go track down one of the NPCs and get reminded of a hint. I feel like someone might have told me what to do with this door. It wasn't a matter of wearing the evil ring. Special Force. Jump scared by the first alert. Hey, Silent Shelf, good morning. How are you? At least I wasn't jump scared by the little dudes bursting out of the wall in the hallway for the third time, because yes, they got me twice. they spooked me twice. How's your Sunday? I don't know, is it? No. I wonder if I need to go back and have these read. No, I can't go back. Is there anything I haven't tried using? What happens if I just... let it destroy me? It won't. This is as low as it goes. I'm immortal. I can't be killed by the door. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just like not using something I have properly, or if I gotta go do something else in this place. Because I can't remember any other clues other than using the evil ring in combination with the blue necklace, which is how I got here. The mask isn't showing me anything. Nothing I've equipped has let me into the door, and then like putting on all the silver equipment didn't do it. And I think that's for the boss specifically anyway. I think I gotta go looking. Let's see if we can track down Captain America again. See what he has to say. If you had the superpower to create clones of Jackie Chan, what would you do with it? Oh man, make the greatest martial arts action film of all time. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Jackie Chan going against a sea of henchmen who are all Jackie Chan? It'd be like an Expendable situation, but it's just like instead of, you know, Stallone and Schwarzenegger and all these other action hero greats, it's just all Jackie Chan's. 45 stream streak. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Wait, this is not the way back? What's the way back? Maybe through here. That might be it. And it wasn't. And then it wasn't. Okay, this drops me right back here. I don't even remember what floor he was on. And I don't know if I'm going to get... I love the music in this game. Oh man, it's so good, right? I want to check out some of the other versions of it. I might maybe just book one, maybe just Ys 1, but I think I might check out some other versions of Ys 1. I'd like to check out the original. I was looking at the differences between the Master System and the NES. Fox Plays was recommending the NES version, so I was looking at the differences between that and Master System. It seems like Master System looks a little bit like looks a little better visually, but NES seemed to have the better music. But even that, like, I don't know. I kind of like the NES UI better. I don't really know yet. All I did was kind of pull up some YouTube playthroughs of the two games. Take a look. Man, I don't know where I'm going right now. I'm on the 18th floor. And where does this go? What would you do with clones of Jackie Chan, Coelacanth? Do you have a goal in mind? I guess I'm done here. I was thinking, like, do I need to do something to... These came to life in the other location, but... Open up a pretzel restaurant? Is it like, kind of performative service? Like you have a sea of just Jackie Chan employees who serve the tables and really... complex and trying to think what that would look like. Actually, maybe even the process of making the pretzel. There could be a lot of pageantry to it. Complex, just like pretzels. Yeah, you know? They flip them out to you. But then even like you can, maybe like the kitchen is observable through glass, and you can just watch them make the pretzels, and it's pretty cool. My friend wanted to make pretzels recently, but then he discovered that you need to use lye, so he didn't. Yeah? Why was that a deal breaker? Lye breaks down skin tissue. Okay, and just didn't want to mess with that. I've never used it. I did share a house with a chemistry major in college, though. And I remember it sitting about... I remember, like, coming back and just, like, finding a wine bottle with, like, the label Sharpied over in marker and just, like, a skull and crossbones, like, lye, do not drink. Hey, Wells, what's going on? Falcom Games? What is this, a good channel? Sometimes. I don't know if it's a good channel, but sometimes this channel plays good stuff. Have you played this? I have a lot of stuff queued up, but I kind of just want to finally dive into the Falcom beginnings I've been wanting to do for quite a while. Like, I got the Ease Fever. The Feesver. So I want to at least play, like, jump into 3, but then I thought maybe Dragon Slayer? Maybe check out the Origins of Legend of Heroes? Have you played the, what is it? Trails in the Sky? Is that right? Something just got a remaster, or like a remake. It's pretty dangerous if not used properly. Scary people sometimes use it to break down bodies. Oh, yeah, you're right. I have seen this. In movies, in television. Okay, yeah, this is how I got through here. You know what, I should make a save. But somewhere where I'm... maybe here. I've not played Ease, but I'm like 12 out of 12 games deep into Trails. Nice. How are you liking it? Also, here Xanadu is the father of modern gaming. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm curious about those, like Hide Lied and some other very formative, like foundational action RPGs. All right, so when I got in here, I used the evil ring and the blue necklace, right? You extend the ring toward the door. It opens as if welcoming its master. Darkvax's cape is covered with a unique protectant. Without the full lineup of silver equipment, you can never defeat him. Okay, this is where I got this clue. There's something I must do now, so please go ahead and don't worry about me. What are you doing? Looks to me like you're not doing shit. Yeah, I had a chemistry student as a roommate. One time I watched him soak a body in our bathtub with lye. We couldn't use the bathroom for 2 days. No. He was just doing drugs. That's actually what it was for. Hey, Aruniko-san, 来てくれてありがとう。まだ Ease 初めてプレイしてます。見に来てくれてありがとう。なんか最近 PC エンジンにハマっています。この後すぐ Ease さんプレイしたいんです。Next Trails game comes out in January, so I need to get to work on the one I'm on. Oh yeah? What's coming out in January? He was making meth? No, just DMT. Just DMT. You know, just a little bit of that. I saw my friend play Ease. The bad boss is brutal. Oh, yeah, that gave me some trouble. That was a pain in the ass. And I had some trouble with, now I can't think of it in any other way other than a praying mantis throwing its toenail clippings at me. Thank you, Silent Shelf. That one gave me a little trouble, and then I went and grinded a couple levels. Came back, and not too bad. And then I was having a little trouble with the 2 DVD screensaver heads bouncing around. And I went and grinded a couple more levels, and I came back and I over-leveled because it was just decimation. It was over in seconds, and it didn't really feel like much of a battle. So I kind of ruined it for myself. What a silly guy. Is this how you tried it one time? It might have been. It might have been one time. Might have been no times. It might have been several times. Who can really say? It's called Kai no Kiseki in Japan, but the English release is called Trails Beyond the Horizon. Okay. Huh, you really trusted this guy. What can I say? I believe in people. Maybe I'm good to go in that door. I don't know. Would you play Glover RPG? I don't know. I haven't really played the regular Glover, so... But I mean, like, I'm curious. I'm interested, but based on the fact that I haven't played the Glover game that's available to me in the actual timeline, which I am existing within, I can't really say. I can't promise that it would be high on my list of priorities. My prideful friend, who would normally never use a guide, gave up for the Bat Boss and said, "Guide to beating, good luck." Yeah, I was like trying to puzzle it out for a while. Like, I was starting to get a sense of it. Like, if you wait and then move, it, like, the bats kind of flock together. And then, like, I don't know, but the timing seemed so inconsistent. I couldn't get a handle on, like, when I should move, when I should pause. It just seemed a little random. Maybe it was due to my behavior. I don't know. But I couldn't nail it down to any kind of consistency. And then just one time, it just came together and just worked. Clearly, he never played Glover because it wasn't an RPG. Here's what I am thinking about playing, though. I think for January. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the worst/best month of the year. I think we're going to start it off with my first ever subathon. Instead of subathon, I think we're going to do a bubathon. And I think we're going to play all the Bubsy games. And potentially all of them. Still, like, thinking out the details. But each sub will increase the length of the stream. And I think I might just get that Bubsy collection. I've never played a Bubsy game. Seems like a great choice for a new personal hell. And we just keep going. And it's got like 4 of them on there, and then all the different versions as well, like the Genesis versus the Super Nintendo, the earlier games. And I didn't know this. Apparently there were 2 other Bubsy games in like the last decade that we could also potentially play. And they'll be ready for the new Bubsy 4D coming out next year. Please don't make any systems where Janky can be extended. Please, please. I have learned my lesson. Like, this year, I'm going to think very carefully about how I've got the goals set up. It's not going to be something that lasts until the end of March. That's not good for my mental health. Not being glib about that, honestly, truly. It's not good for my mental health. Play 3 months of terrible games. It really started to wear on me. But I'm thinking maybe we'll do like a final goal that extends it like a week into February. But I am going to do like what we did this year, where everyone's games will stay on the wheel, and then I'll have a bit goal, and it'll increase every time we hit it throughout the year. And so we can keep getting little hits of jank as we go. Hey, Bod, what's going on? Thanks for coming. How was your morning? What about subs equals backlog games? I mean, I'm gonna let everyone put a game on the jank wheel in addition, but just for like the one stream, because it's got to be janky. Hopefully the backlog won't be so dire by the time we get to January. Because I'm knocking out Sodenbori's Splinter Cell tonight and tomorrow. I would have done one this morning, but since I just like decided 5 minutes before starting, like, oh, I don't know if anyone's gonna be here in time. We're still working on Emissary Vex's Little Big Adventure. I made the mistake of starting with 1. So we still gotta do that, and 2. Okay, and then I'm back here. Just occasional lines of jank to snort. You know how it is. Which Splinter Cell? Chaos Theory. I've never played a Splinter Cell. Are you a fan of that series? So I'm back here now. I don't know. And no wiser for my quest out into just... When you touch the door, sharp pain runs through your entire body. The door is protected by special force. Do I need something? Maybe I've missed like an entire floor. I'm trying to think of like any other combination of things I could use. I only ever played the original on Xbox as a launch title when it was new. Otherwise, no. But I think I own a couple of them somewhere. Yeah, okay. Did you like the original? I'm not a big fan of stealth, so it's gonna be a rough ride. I'm just trying to think, like, I should have just tried every item. I don't know. I mean, why not? Even the ones that don't make sense. But I don't think the keys would be that. I just can't remember if anyone told me anything about this door. This is a prison key. What could get me in here? Part of me was like, I got time to stream a little bit this morning. Maybe I'll come in and maybe we'll finish the end of Ys Book 1. And then, nah, it's just going to be an hour of me running face first into a door. You should play bad games all year. I kind of did this year. I played a lot of good stuff too, but I played a lot of bad games this year. The balance, like the ratio of good to bad is not great. I don't know. What else could get me in here? I don't know where else I can go in this place. I remember being gobsmacked by the visuals when it was new. I mean, I was 11, everything new looked incredible. But I vividly remember seeing the God rays and being stunned. You know what? I had the same experience, actually. I guess I played Splinter Cell for like 2 minutes at a kiosk at a Toys R Us. I remember like the Xbox was new. I hadn't played one until that point. And I remember like running around in some initial area and just being amazed by the lighting and the shadows. It's like, oh, I kind of want an Xbox now. If you want the answer, oh, thank you. Maybe I should. I wanted to find it, but I don't really know. I'm just trying to think, like, was I told what to do here and I just forgot about it? But yeah, favorite, oh. Let's see. Let's see. Keep a list. I have played 42 games this year. And I think they've all been on stream except for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the only thing I've played, like finished off a stream. Yeah. Favorite bad game. Favorite good game was definitely, in terms of new stuff, Silent Hill F. I loved it. In terms of retro stuff, man, I don't know, because I went through like all those Silent Hill games, and you know those are. Oh, actually, Harvester. Definitely Harvester. That's a new favorite game of mine, which kind of also counts as both good game and bad game. Is both. Yeah, I think it's a good game, but you could also make a case for it not being a good game, I think. But I think it's amazing. Favorite bad game though, I don't know. Maybe I had a pretty good time with that awful Ring game on Sega Dreamcast on Halloween. That might, because that's a terrible game, but I had a pretty fun time playing it. Maybe that, yeah. It was not a launch title? Oh, wasn't? Okay. I mean, I kind of thought of it being the same way. I guess because it was like one of my first Xbox experiences. My rule of thumb is when looking up something helps me move on, enjoy the game again, no shame. Oh yeah, I'm the same way. I don't have the item I need. I did just look at your link. I need a blue amulet, which is why. Not the blue necklace, though. Hey, Fox, what's going on? Good morning. We're back to, I just took out the DVD screensavers. And I was trying to get in this door. Right, it's not the blue necklace. I need something else, I guess. So, okay, there's just a place in this tower I haven't been to. I think I need to go back down and... Morning handsomes all around. Me handsome. Yeah. Would you like it if you were called handsome? Oh. I don't think of that as being like a necessarily gender-specific compliment. Every time I come in here, I forget how to get back. More like handsome shelf. Ooh. Okay, I think it's the left one, right? No, that's how I need that to actually go where, like, for progress. Okay. Yeah, whoops. Oh, whoops. Actually, one of my good friends initially thought I was queer when they met me and said, "Hello, handsome." And I was like, no, please don't call me handsome. It felt very incorrect to me. Okay. Not a fan then. Good friends. Okay, yeah. You finished Dragon Quest 1? How'd you like it? Yeah, is it on to 2 next? Friends with Gods? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I've been through here so many times, I can't map it. Every time it's the first time. Okay, here we go, Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't know, we gotta find somewhere to go. I think people overthink compliments. Just take it. Just accept and take it. That's my general rule, but I get that some aren't for everybody. All queer people are gods. I don't make the rules. See, I recognize it as a compliment, but it didn't feel good to me. Yeah, I get that. I've also, like, same thing when you're dating someone. I don't know. You can, like, if you get a pet name, maybe you can always appreciate that, like, oh, it's a signal that they, you know, are starting to feel deeply and care deeply for you. That said, I'm not so hot on some of the pet names that are out there, you know. Remember, offense can only be taken, not given. I like it. However, offenses can be given. That's true. And mended. Offensively. Exactly, I was not offended. Just didn't like it. Whatever you say, Snooky Poop. That's not one. That's fine. Snooky Poopy, though. Not Snooky Pooky. I give my neighbor a fence every year to intimidate them. Now, is it meant for, like, the area of the yard that's not yet fenced? Like, every year you're enclosing their yard side by side. Over the course of 4 years, you finally get it all fenced in. Or are you doing the whole yard and then additional fences? You started with a white picket, then it was a chain link. Now you're on the barbed wire shit. Next stop is, like, the sound barrier they put on the side of the highway. Maybe I should be wearing my glasses. I don't know if I missed an area that I could have gone into. Right, but I'm gonna run into shit doing this. Sound barrier on the side of the highway sounds like a post-rock album. Yeah, it does. Would you listen to it? Also sounds like a post-apocalypse light novel. Could be both. Maybe a concept album? Sounds more like a Midwestern emo album. Could be all three. I find I don't really listen to music much anymore. Too busy making my own. You are very busy with that. I'm just going right back. This is not where I need to go. Because this is just, this is the hint about wearing the silver armor for the boss, right? Definitely. Okay. So not here. Feel it in my bones. I really enjoy the music both of you all make. Pod's a great guitar player, and you get to enjoy it on stream if you stop by there. I know this isn't what you mean, but I just imagined a music maker that doesn't listen to the music, like a chef who only eats Calorie Mate. This seems to be like kind of the curse of chefs, from what I've seen. Like, they're cooking for everybody but themselves a lot of the time. This is suspicious. Is this, no. I think I had that same idea at some point. What's the best thing you think you could make with a Calorie Mate, though? Can maybe crumble it, make a batter of some sort. Dharm Tower, more like Dog Shit Tower. I find when you stop listening to music, your own playing becomes less influenced and starts to feel more genuine. So if I get in a rut with my writing, I stop listening to stuff I enjoy, want to make, and just listen to podcasts, streaming, or type of music that I know I won't be making. Yeah, I like that outlook. I think if you're pursuing any sort of artistic medium, yeah. There's the danger of that. Replicating something with your writing or drawing, music. Let's make a save here. 13. There's no way I was supposed to come back down to the 13th floor, right? I don't know. I shouldn't be here. I was looking at this dude over here that, like, did you tell me something at some point that I forgot about? Someone online says for the blue amulet, all you need to do is read the book of Gemma first, then talk to Luther Gemma. Can I be... Like, so far I've had them read to me, and I thought, like, oh, I need to take these back and have them read. And maybe I can... I don't know. Am I supposed to go back down to the bottom of the tower? Luther Gemma. I ran into an issue with Lady Disrepair, where I couldn't find any good references to mix to, as I couldn't think of anything that sounded like what I was making. Yeah. So when you say, like, mix to references, I might have an idea what you mean there. I wonder if it's like when I'm editing audio for, like, a podcast or something, I just kind of pull up an old session and, like, all the settings are consistent. Something like that. Just general mix references to help you get closer to the sound you want. Okay, yeah. That's what I figured. So you had to create a new one? This is kind of a nightmare. It's like, oh my god. Every floor is the same. I've gone way back here, but You did have a clue from me, but you're gone now. Yeah, you escaped. But I do remember there was down and around one other person we can talk to, and I don't know if it was a clue for what I'm dealing with right now. Yeah, Dorm Tower sucks, and so does the final Ys 2 place as well. Yeah. The one benefit was like, maybe not benefit, but like it's been, you know, the same visual design floor by floor, you know, with like a couple outliers. So it's tough to like map it all, but it had like a lot of forward momentum, and I wasn't backtracking too far. But now that I'm just like at this door and I don't really know how to get into it, and thinking I missed an item somewhere, like I could have missed some random boss anywhere in this place, honestly. Looks like you were through the mine. Hey, McTeddy, what's going on? Yeah. We're in Dorm Tower. I was up on floor 21, but now yeah, I made it to 21. But I can't get through the door, so I seem to be missing an item. So I'm just sort of randomly, aimlessly wandering about, seeing if I see anything. I did the best I could. I did check a Porcupine Tree song at one point, though, to make sure my guitars wouldn't be ice picks on some people's systems. Okay. And already I think I need a lurk. Thanks for lurking. And I hate the last boss so much, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly where you are because I had to Google who to talk to make progress. Oh, no kidding. Okay. I'm at the boss of the mine. Boss of the mine. Was that the bats? The last boss I actually enjoy, but it's rough. Yeah, and the hit detection is garbage. That was not a fun boss. Then there was the toenail clipping throwing mantis, which was a little tricky, but very fun. I really liked that battle. And then there was the DVD screensaver heads that was pretty difficult. And then I went and grinded a couple levels, and then I just deleted their life bar in like 4 hits. So I'm definitely over leveled now. But we got him. Definitely got him. There's one gimmick to know, but I'll wait and let you figure it out, or at least until you're stuck. I am stuck. That's me in this moment. Because I got to the door on floor 21, and there's a power that's keeping it closed, and it hurts me every time I interact with it. I tried using every item. I tried using the evil ring again. I tried equipping all of my silver armor because... Yeah, hey, I last saw him hiding out on the 11th floor. If you're going after him, be careful not to get lost. No kidding. The 11th floor is divided into 2 sections. Take care. Okay, we're on to something here. Got to go to floor 11. But wait, that was when you... That was the cell? Was that Gemma in the cell that I released? I can't even remember. I meant gimmick to the last boss fight. Okay. I'd have to Google it. Yeah, there's a person on an earlier floor that you need to talk to. You are indeed. 8. Okay. Up 3 floors, and let's see what we see. Okay, so it looks like this morning's stream is not the end of Ys. Might not be much of anything in terms of progress, but one of those wandering and pondering streams that I do so well. Maybe not well, but often. One more floor. Let's see. How much time do you have? I gotta go to work in like 45 minutes. I probably should have started a little earlier. I could have. I woke up, I don't know what time it was, but it was like 1 something in the morning. And I could not fall back asleep. So after like an hour of trying, I just did some editing and I did a little bit of grinding in this. And then I did a lot of like teacher prep and lesson planning and stuff. So I had some time left over, like, let's just play some Ys, I guess. You found the volume gamma. I was looking for you. It's like Captain America's around here somewhere. I could not fucking find you. It has been missing for hundreds of years. It was written by my ancestor. How did you get it? Who the fuck even remembers at this point?
My father has told me of our land's legend. He said that the key to defeating the demons lies in the books of Ys. There are many mysteries left to unfold, but the books can be your guide. This is a charm that has been handed down from our ancestors of long ago. Take it with you. It will help you break the evil curse of dark fact.
Hell yeah. A goon hacked up my leg. I don't think I will be able to walk for a while. Please go ahead and don't worry about me. All right, I won't. I won't. You are a Marvel super soldier. I think you'll be fine. 11. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking about you in the back of my mind. Was like, oh, that was ages ago. The game, they wouldn't want me to backtrack 10 floors down in this fucking tower with like nearly identical floors for most of the way, right? They wouldn't want me. No, that's what you do. That's what they wanted you to do. Okay, maybe I don't need to lurk for now. Okay, well, welcome back in. I'm trying to decide if I want to plan a direction for the creative exchange song I have to compose, or if I just want to train of thought it. Probably do better with the latter. Yeah. I won't finish. Yeah, I didn't. At this point, the hour I just spent wandering, like, probably won't. Which is fine, because, like, it's just the first half, right? Because, like, this is just book 1. This is book 1 and 2, so I think you just jump right into 2. I was wondering if I'm going to keep my level and experience and everything when the second part kicks off. The pacing of this dungeon is a bit off. It's very weird considering how streamlined the game has been thus far. Like, it just moves along at such a steady clip. And, you know, like, the mines are kind of tricky to navigate. I missed the exit so many times, but, well, I found the entrance. I made that an exit many times. But, yeah, this one is just... I guess it's the final dungeon, right? Unless there's something beyond it, but... So it does stand out. Thankfully on the classic grinding, I was at max level near the end of the mine. Okay. I don't know what max level... Do you know what max level is in this version? I'm in level 39. I don't know how high it goes. Yeah, that was a serious issue. This is a 4-hour game padded to 8 hours. I'm trying to think. I've definitely already played it for 8 hours. I think. I streamed for like How long did I stream on Saturday? It was over 10. It was like maybe 11 or 12. Maybe. And I think 4 hours of that was Little Big Adventure. I can't remember. Yeah, this is still Ys 1. I did, this morning, when I was trying to fall back asleep in the worst way possible by playing PC Engine. I jumped into Ys 3 for just a minute, just to take a look at it. And it's like a Zelda 2 situation. Which is interesting. I didn't expect that. I expected the same perspective. I think I want to go down, right? And through the mirrors? This is wrong. But again, it's old enough that I forgive it for a stupid choice. Oh yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, like even if I don't like it, like yeah, it's of the era. You know, this is kind of what I expect, and it's kind of what I revisit this era for. Like, this is how it is. I'm not sure, but your HP is a lot lower than mine was. Really? I feel like I'm at a really good level, though. Like I said, that last boss, after I went up a couple levels, like, it was trivialized. It was so easy. To the point, like, it was kind of disappointing. Like, oh, man, I was ready to try and perfect this, and it removed all challenge. Like, it was over in seconds. Okay, not that one. I just checked and I have 5-ish minutes, and that included some replays for achievements. 5-ish hours, not minutes. I'm not that good. I really think still hours is really that good. That's incredible. To knock this game out in 5 hours. That's so fast. Oh, I just did the same thing again. I guess that's the only way out of here. Okay, so this is the wrong way to go. Okay, I was also looking for you. I thought you might be someone that would give me a clue, but you didn't, so. I'll give it credit for having one of those epic size last dungeons. Yeah. I just wish that I didn't have to walk back to the middle of the tower because it's a long, boring stretch. Yeah, especially because, like, it's not... Maybe it was clear if I'd paid better attention, like, where exactly I needed to go. But, like, aimlessly going back that far, and then with the... kind of difficult to mentally map, at least for me, like, series of mirrors, like little warps and things like that. Is this right? I'm here again. How did I do this? Okay. We got some ads in 30 seconds. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back for like half an hour and some change. Let's see, maybe I can just get back to the door. Little goals, manageable goals for this morning. Yeah, full-blown Googled. What do I do? Okay, I think I just took that one. So this one? Yes. Oh, this is what I was trying to get to. Okay. Beautiful. And I think it might be the right mirror. And it was... That was the right mirror. Okay, I think. Oh. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Right?
Hello, Newman.
Hey, Sassy, what's going on? Okay, beautiful. All right, quick break. Be right back. We'll get up to floor 21, go through the door, and see what happens. Are you going to check expiry dates during that time? I'll see how many I can get in. All right, be right back. I might have come back and just sat here listening to my own Away music for a little bit, because that track is so good. Thanks everybody for hanging around or coming back. You had to build up anticipation. I did. Did it work? Wells, what's been your favorite Trails game so far? I'm getting excited about getting more into Falcom games. I think I'm gonna have to play Legend of Heroes 2 in Japanese. I don't know if there's a fan translation out there, but I was taking a look at it. I think it's in my wheelhouse. I think we can get through that without too much trouble. And there's a lot of voice acting in it. So maybe just play it in Japanese. Trails to Azure. Okay. Which one is that? Like, how far into the series is that? Oh, I think it's left, right? Is this right? And Trails is game 5? Okay. And then Trails itself is like Legend of Heroes 4 or something like that? Is that right? 3 or 4? Like, it's a spin-off of that series, correct? It's like 6? Okay. Beautiful. All right. We're almost back. Definitely save. Right, another one of these, and I don't know if I remember the way. Is it just through here? This one doesn't let me exit, right? Okay, finally. Man, I forgot how many mirror mazes there were. Yeah. I have a lot more trouble with the first one than that last one. Finally made it back. Okay. Hell yeah. Now, there's a band I wish would make another album. Oh, did I miss a... which one did I miss? Which band was it? Yeah, the first one took me... yeah, it took me forever, too. Every time I went through it. I never got any better at it. It was just like the first time every time. Hey, Bigsby, what's going on? Welcome. We're playing Ease on the TurboGrafx 16/PC Engine. You ever played this series? By the time I finished this tower, I had them all memorized. I wish I could say the same. Yeah, a good luck time? Oh boy.
I know you are searching for the secrets contained within the books.
Ohio. Hey, got you shiny cards. What's going on? Welcome.
I am impressed by your daring ambition. But of course, you are still defenseless against my superior powers. The name Dark Fact will be the scourge of all men to come. Oh, you are brave, but you are also a fool. You have no chance without the protection of the silver equipment. Knave, prepare to die!
Dark facts. I need to... I didn't put on my silver equipment. I don't think. I think I'm just fucked. I can't pause. But wait, no, I'm doing damage. I'm so focused on the action. I mean, you could still win. Wow. You find the last volume in Dark Facts Cloak. Adol gets the volume fact. Look, Silent Shelf. Adol also has a book of facts. I guess in non-calendar form, but they're dark facts. Yours, I mean, I guess you have some dark ones in there, but they're not all dark facts. Some of them are pretty wholesome. That's it? Really? I thought, like, oh, there's gonna be a twist. We got another phase or something. He's gonna, like, come back. We're gonna get, like, a you thought that was... There's an even darker fact. That wasn't even my final fact. Is that the actual... I don't know. I guess. 7-phase boss fight? So, yes, over-leveled. Over-leveled. 39 is too damn high. You have Ys Origin for Vita. Maybe played an hour. How you digging it so far? I loved it. Absolutely. Loved it. I can't wait to jump into part 2 and then keep on going. And I liked it so much, and it's short enough where maybe just Ys 1, but I kind of want to check out the Famicom version, the NES version, and maybe the Sega Master System version. And maybe even check out, like, the original PC. Like, I would like to, the PC-88, like, maybe check out some different versions of it, just to see the differences there. And then maybe similarly for Ys 3. I don't know. Because it's very fun, and it's just, it's paced well, other than this last tower, which would go easier a second time, although apparently not the Mirror Maze. Now, was I actually equipped with the right... Oh, I did have the silver stuff on. Okay. Yeah. I guess I did that when I was trying to get through the door. I thought that it might be connected with the hint I learned about the boss. I remember him dealing a lot more damage. Yeah, you told me. I'm sorry. Which version did you play? Was it this one? Because, like, the level scaling is different, maybe. Having a lot more health. Yeah. Yeah, if I hadn't grinded up a little bit this morning, I probably would have had a pretty rough ride. Fun fact, just like Persona, it took until the Trails in the Sky remake to drop the Legend of Heroes title. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Took you like 5 tries, so you remembered it a lot harder? Okay. Hey, Emissary, what's going on? I'm sorry you're sick. I hope you feel better. Thanks for coming in, though. This is the easiest dark fact fight ever. Yeah. The Matheson levels are very unusual for this version. Yeah, it's so wild. Like, I expected, like, less intense gains, considering, like, it's more spread out. Because McTeddy was telling me about... Oh, that's right. You played the version with, like, 10 levels in total. But yeah, a couple levels, like, made such a massive difference. But you even had the wrong weapons. Yeah, I guess I had the right ones on. I just didn't remember having done that. This is where June thrives, apparently. Yeah, I really liked most of the pacing in this game. Yeah. I agree. I think Legend of Heroes was also a sub-series of Dragon Slayer, actually. So Falcom's biggest series is a spin-off of a spin-off. Yeah, right. That is true. That is funny. That's what made me reminded why I love old RPGs and hate modern ones. I played the latest Steam remake. Okay, that's right. And also read the NES one. Yeah, Steam, I was max level before Darm Tower, and yeah, Dark Fact still kills you easy. Wow, okay. Did you lie when he said he probably wasn't going to finish like 10 minutes ago? Well, what if I just keep on this inventory screen and chatting and not continuing the game? I could still manage to not finish. I'm still capable of that. Yeah, both times I had 10 max level. Okay, well, yeah, so that version's a lot harder then, huh? Because that was a nothing just now. I just need to use my... Gotta read my facts. I have all the books, but I can't, like, read them or anything. Oh. Oh, I can! Oh my god. Right. I learned this lesson before with the hammer. There's only 2 buttons. 1 and 2. You'd think it would cross my mind to hit 2. It didn't. Although the attacks, but it's like weird because like I don't know, when I equip it from the inventory, I just expect it. I don't know what I thought. I wasn't thinking. Although the attacks had stopped, we could still feel the terrifying presence of evil. We decided it would be safer to lift our land out of harm's reach. We hope to return one day to our former tranquility. We have placed the collective powers of Ys into these 6 books in the hope that a brave warrior will somehow rid our land of these demons. Only then can we rest in peace. If I die, I want you to play Omicron every year to honor me. On the Dreamcast, right? The Dreamcast port. So I can get to the same point where my jump is broken and get locked. And it just, you know, it goes on forever. Like your spirit, your memory, you know.
Communication to
It's eternal.
Tower has been cut off. What should we do to stop this rogue? His bravery presents an interesting challenge. Let's see how far this Adol character can go before we crush him. Very well then, sir.
What an ominous ending. What an upbeat ending. What a whimsical ending.
Nice.
Nice. If I die, I want you to play Chadport every year to honor me. Yours getting booked up quick. Everyone, get yours in quick before I'm just inundated with Omicron. We've seen the Omicron. I can't get it done within the year, Emissary. It takes me 2 years to finish an Omicron playthrough. So it's gonna have to be a biannual thing. Chadport, we get in one of those every year. That's not too long. That little bit there, that instrumentation is so goofy. My biggest problem was that I kept running into holes. Oh yeah? I wouldn't really say that much harder, but it was more than this attempt. Dark Fat crumbles when he meets White Lie. Mirror, mirror on the wall, what is the greatest fact of them all? Hey, Stop Talking Raider, what's going on? Hey, Moo Kitten, what's going on? I'm doing great. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Serena, what's going on? Welcome. How was the rest of PNO3? Just finishing up part 1, book 1 of Ys. But right on to book 2. How does it feel to have a bigger gaming ab now? Feels great. Incredible, especially with these just vibrant, colorful scenes here. This game makes me think of The Summoning. Really? The Summoning. I don't know if I know it. For a second, I was thinking Summoner, the PS2 game. What's The Summoning?
Are you all right? Me? I am Lily.
Oh, I should read this?
Romance
This is me.
Village.
Who might you be?
I felt a cold shiver down my spine, and I felt compelled to come in this direction. Then I found you lying here on the ground, your body surrounded by...
Pressure's on. What does Adol sound like? Quick! How do we do the voice?
This
Where
is
am I?
Greece. There are many goons patrolling this area. Quickly, let's go to my village before they find us.
Right, let's go.
Fat Albert. Was I in the Fat Albert register? Hey, hey, hey. So is this Ys 2? Oh. Yeah. Rance Village. Ys 2 now. Cool. And I bring all my... That's awesome. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring my experience and stats in, or if it's going to, like, reset. Beautiful. Ys on Steam as well if your frame rate is too high, and also hard mode makes Dark Fact a monster. Oh, yeah? Yeah, there's, like... The difficulty can really change depending on the version you play, huh? Because I was looking at the various versions and seeing, like... maybe it's Ys 3? The Super Nintendo version is supposed to be the hardest? And then I was looking at Ys 5, I think, on the Super Nintendo, and there's like an Ys 5 Expert, like another release. If it is 5, one of them has a whole another like release where it's way harder for expert players. All right, I usually like to wait for Frederick, but I can't resist. Got to get my counterfacts. Yeah, awesome. Please do, because I got to leave in like 15 minutes, maybe a little bit less. Let's check out the first village of Ys 2, though. Maybe just the graphics. I seem to have missed the gameplay here. It's a bump like. You just bump into stuff. It's very fun. The small shrine is connected to the ruins. I'm here on an evil alert. Evil alert. Evil alert. I'm Rudel. I'm a apprentice at Guido's store. Rudel and Guido sounds like an AM talk radio. You're on the air with Rudel and Guido. Boing, auga. We lack the raw materials to make new armor. Do you know where we can find some iron ore? There's some small oval-shaped stones embedded in the walls of the abandoned mine. I hear that under some unusual circumstances, they will actually glow. Hey, hey, hey. Rance Village, isn't that a different game franchise? Is it? Which one is that? Piano 3 pretty fun, by the way. The music is great. It looks very fun. I've been wanting to play that since I saw it, like as a kid. Because it was part of that Capcom 5. Which was, what was it? I think one of them didn't get released, right? It was Resident Evil 4. Beautiful Joe. Piano 3. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Was it Okami? Is Okami Capcom? There's a huge hollow in the basement of the ruins. You cannot go in there without permission from the village senior. Counterfacts. Wisconsin produces more than 600 varieties of cheese. The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. You cannot taste food unless it is mixed with saliva. It's been proven to be harder to tell a convincing lie to someone you find personally attractive. The man who took the famous photo of the Wright brothers' first flight had never seen a camera before that day. Black pepper was once so valuable that it was used as currency. This is a repeat fact. Yeah. Good facts. Thank you. That's a hell of a first photograph. Old Man Regs used to speak of the 6 magics of Ys. I wonder where he is now. Bernice's house. You must be Adol. My daughter Lilia has told me much about you. Lately, Lilia has been looking very healthy, but, in fact, she's very sick. We've been told she has only 3 months to live. I think Dr. Flair might have a cure, but we've been unable to find him. If you happen to see him, would you please give him this letter? There are a lot of goons around here, and it is very dangerous to go out without the proper weapons. Take this money and buy yourself the best sword you can. Hell yeah. Dr. Flair sounds like you're going to be in for like a treat, like a Patch Adams situation, you know? He's going to have a lot of flair, a lot of just like whimsy as he treats you. And he comes in his big clown shoes and red nose, and he says, "You have 3 months to live." Make it count. Nice. Free monies. Free letters. Yep. It is addressed to Dr. Flare. I can't snoop. Jade Store. This herb is a real cure-all. It costs 30 gold. No thanks. This wing will allow for immediate transport. Now this is a reasonable cost. They were charging like 1,000 gold down below in the world before. That was some horse shit. Like, all right, I'll just never fast travel then. Not at those prices. This medicine is very special. There's only 1 dose in the whole world. How much you charge for it? It will allow you to revive yourself from the dead, but you can only use it once. It costs 60,000 gold. Ooh, hope you have that in a safe, man. I need a nap. I only slept like 10 hours. What is the sickness you're dealing with? I'm gonna need a nap too. I got like 3 or 4, I think. I woke up in the middle of the night. It was 1 something a.m. I finally got out of bed at like, I don't remember, like 2:30. I just gave up. It's like, all right, we're just gonna start the day very early. Let's greet the week. 100 for the wood shield. 50. Okay. 200. 100. Okay, I can get the short sword. And then I guess the armor? Oops. Only? Cold? That sucks. I hope you feel better soon. The worst kind of sick. Feel better soon? Yeah. I hope you do. Okay. Look, we're getting off to a better start than Ys 1. This time I know how to equip things. I'm not going to just, like, run around, smack myself into enemies with nothing in my hand for an hour and a half. I took NyQuil so the cough wouldn't wake me every 10 minutes. Yeah, thanks for all the well wishes. Hopefully you're better by the time the weekend's over. There's some small oval-shaped stones embedded in the walls of the abandoned mine. I hear that under some unusual circumstances they will actually glow. You can find the rhodotree nuts in the ruins. They have a refreshing flavor. Try them. Yeah, I guess I don't have that anymore, do I? My nuts are gone. Well, 1 nut. My nut's gone. It was a seed, I think is what they called it before. Jira's house. There have been some eerie noises coming from the basement lately. I know you are a great swordsman. Will you go down, see what it is? Yeah, we're just gonna kill it, huh? Slice first, ask questions later. Do you ever babysit your girlfriend's cats? No cats. There are no cats. But I would. I guess it'd be more of a cat sitting situation. Or are we still babysitting? Should I be finding something? There ain't shit down here, man. It's clear. No monsters in the basement. What? Do we hear any noises? Cat sitting isn't a real kind of sitting. That's true. Was it invented by humans? It wasn't invented by cats, was it? Maybe I need another item first. I don't know. Because I don't think I can do anything. With what I have. I'll be back. Kidnapping isn't a real kind of nap. It's not? That makes sense. I was wondering why there's such a hefty legal penalty for that. It's like, aren't people just taking a short little sleep? Why is that a crime? Wait. No, never mind. That's right. As I lay in bed this morning, a dove happened to fly in my window. A message was tied to its leg. The note was from my brother, Rawl Flair. It read, while picking herb inside the mine, I heard a sudden crash as the walls of the cave gave in. I'm now trapped inside. Please help. Having herb in the singular as opposed to the plural there makes me think he's talking about herb. Please save my brother. Like, is he taking it easy? He's taking it easy up here. Okay. I guess we're just gonna end things here in this village. It's a nice enough place to hang out for a little while. Because I have to go to my job. And yet I just keep walking, don't I? I want to fight something. Let's see if we have time to fight something. Sounds like we might. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'll be back tonight with the actual normally scheduled stream. It's Sotenbodi's Jank Pick, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Do a few hours of that starting at 7 p.m. Japan time. So that's, what, 10 hours from now? And I'll be coming in at that time a couple nights this week. Maybe I'll try and fit in another morning stream. It was great. I love this time. I just can never really stay that long. But it's awesome seeing a lot of y'all that I don't get to see as often at other time slots. So it'll be somebody's jank until... I might just finish the game. I don't know. I have to play 10 hours of it because of the wheel spin, but at that point, maybe I'll just finish it, you know? Depending on how far into the game I am. Maybe just see it through. And then I also owe a Mission Impossible 5 hours from the jank wheel. But maybe just keep on with... I should stop saying it's Emissaries jank because you didn't actually request this game, but I am going to try and make some more progress in the first Little Big Adventure before I jump into the sequel. I'm going to try. Masochist. I think I might be. I never thought I was, based on my behavior. Like, if you were just gonna look at my history, my streams, and try and, I don't know, do some armchair, like, psychologizing, I think you might come to that conclusion. I think I might be coming to that conclusion about myself. was great having you, Serena. Yeah. I hope you're doing well. And I appreciate you coming in. Let's see if there's a place I can send y'all along to real quick, because I gotta go. But thanks for coming to the end of Ys Book 1. We'll keep on with Ys Book 2. Fighting for the joy of adventuring. We got some good choices. Let's send a raid to some of the best facial hair on Twitch. Definitely out of those I follow. Let's go to Mr. Popsicle's place. You understand the level scaling now? All right on. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Saucy, thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you all. Whoa. Bigsby, thanks for coming in. It was great having you. It's on the shelf, thank you. Thank you everyone else who's here, who came in at any point. And I had a great morning spending it with all of you. Oh, I think I just raided. Yep. I didn't mean to click that. Bye-bye.